If you're a serious bowler, you don't want to bowl here. Before I took over, they did $29 gross business, bowling and bar. I wasn't doing that well. And I had to find people to bowl that weren't really interested in just bowling. I never went to go see bands. How you doing, Alex?
Tell me how you got the idea to open Rock and Roll.
It evolved over a period of time. In November of '88, I took over the bowling alley, and there really was very little business. Shortly thereafter, some theater groups started coming by, and before long, it became like the place on a Saturday night for the after theater crowd. They would come and they would be dancing on a ball, returns and dancing on a bar, and one night I just decided to turn the lights off, turn the jukebox loud, and said, let's have rock and roll. And it was just a pun intended, but it's really become a part of New Orleans culture. The place has been here forever, and I've owned it for 7 years. But the bowling alley was built in 1941, and it's really become a part of the fabric of the city. The Knights of Columbus owned it before I did, and they had it for 25 years, and really didn't do anything. They made no modern changes to the bowling alley, which was a great good fortune for me, because I really took over something that is timeless now. It looks just like it did in 1958. I think the real New Orleans is here, and it comes here, and the soul of the city really is within the place.
I've heard you had some other famous people here.
Yeah, we've really been fortunate. Many of the folks in the community really support us very well. And when famous people have come to town and they ask, well, where did the locals go? I mean, we often get referred. We've had Julia Roberts and Sam Shepard. The Rolling Stones have been here. Paul McCartney made it to the parking lot, and it was during Jazz Fest. He was a little afraid to come into the crowd. Leon Russell has come here. Tom Cruise had his cast party here, and with Brad Pitt for the interview with the vampire. That was a lot of fun. We do a lot of parties here. We have birthday parties, bachelorette parties, engagement parties. We've done wedding receptions here. We've done 3 or 4 cast parties, and we do a lot of benefits. On Sundays, generally speaking, I use that as a day when if someone has a fundraiser and a worthy cause that we'll donate to bowling alley and the bowling machines, let them come in and do their party.
Well, I came all the way from London, England, because I heard that rock and roll really rocks, and it does. Just look around, look at this place, it's great. You can dance, you can meet people, you can bowl, you can do anything you want, and there's a bar, so that's always important.
It was the greatest place they had been to while in the city of New Orleans. And so if it's the best in the city of New Orleans, and it's probably best everywhere else around the world, too.
Bowling on the music here. The bowling came first. Actually, the bowling's been here since 1941, and then in 1988, I took it over. The music that I do is really indigenous New Orleans, Louisiana music. I really don't do many traveling bands. If people come here, they're coming here to hear the local group.
So the question that I have is, you got a lot of music playing here. Does that make someone a better bowler if they come in here?
Actually, I think the music has no effect whatsoever on their bowling. However, I have found that after one drink, their bowling does improve a great deal. People wouldn't come here to bowl if it wasn't for the music. And, if it wasn't for the music, I wouldn't have anybody in here. So, it attracts them. Every now and then I'll get a serious bowler coming in wanting me to turn all the lights on. And I tell them, I can't do it. If I turn all the lights on, you're going to stay, but everybody else is going to leave.
That's a little irreverent. We know the Elvis Olympics, but here we go. The king himself here at Mid-City Bowling Center, as we promised. Now, he already told us he couldn't really talk to us on camera right now, guys, but he will be back here later tonight between 10 and 10:30 to perform. And now I'm with John Blancher of Mid-City Bowling Center. And, John, this isn't the first time you've had Elvis here. He likes this place, huh?
Elvis lives at Mid-City Bowling Lanes behind the bowling machines. About 3 years ago when I first bought the place, it was one of the pleasant surprises that I found waiting here for me.
Well, I came all the way from London, England, because I heard that rock and roll really rocks, and it does.
So if it's the best in the city of New Orleans, and it's probably best everywhere else around the world, too.